Hey, we're back again, the Coon Prairie Ramblers with the Lukester, the mailman, and the rich.
Lifestyles of the rich and
Rich-
famous.
To me, you look like a rich guy.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Well,
I
looks can be deceiving, trust me.
I see you up in the Trump Tower making deals.
I see myself up there, but probably I would be up there with a towel over my arm going, can I get you another drink, sir?
You might see me in the Frump Tower, not the Trump Tower. That'd be about it. That's where I could reside there. But it's time for that world famous segment that everybody lives for every week. All three of you out there listening, or four maybe.
I bet you there's 4 this week. It's
Maybe.
the holiday weekend. Somebody's got an extra day off.
That might be it. So anyway, we got to make the bomb drop for the if bomb segment. So are you ready? Take cover, say your prayers, get ready to meet your maker, because here we go.
I think it's got a big, yeah. Oh, here it comes.
There we go. That was a good one right there.
Man, that bomb was sucking wind.
Yeah, it was.
My bomb turned into the air, so it had no sound. It
Yeah.
was a silent but deadly bomb.
Oh, those are the worst kind. I hate those.
Must have had a big weather vane.
I think my rehearsal bomb had better sound than that.
Rehearsal bomb. Anyway, what if our if bomb this week is if you could be in a TV show today, yesterday, 50 years ago, and you could be a character out of that show, which TV show would it be, and why would you want to be that character?
The Real McCoys.
Oh, that was a
Remember
good
that?
one. Yeah.
I would be Walter Brennan,
You'd be Walter Brennan.
Grandpa. Luke.
Surrounded by all those
Yeah.
all those women.
Oh, Luke. Where's Hassie? Where's Hassie?
I'm thinking of Petticoat Junction. I've got the wrong show.
Oh, come right,
No,
little
not
Yeah.
Edward Buchanan.
I'm in the wrong show.
Billy Joe, Bobby Joe, and Betty Joe.
One of those
I wouldn't
Joes.
be one of them. I'd be Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah, hanging around with the
Grandpa,
Joes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
and he wasn't really related to him.
You know how
What
they
good
had
would that
that.
do you if he was an old man? You'd want to be, what's the guy's name? Steve. He was a boyfriend of one of them. He was a pilot or something or other.
You know how he got that limp, don't you? He was trying to climb the water tower to get up to the girls, and he
You
fell
talk
off.
about Grandpa and the Real McCoys.
No, I thought the guy on Petticoat
maybe,
Junction
yeah,
had a
Edgar
limp
you
too.
gotta-
Buchanan.
If you're an old man in a movie, you got to have a limp. Yeah.
I'm going to go where they both had a limp. It's going to work for me.
Y'all want to be old men?
No, we just
No, I
want to be on
think
shows
it'd
with pretty
it'd be fun
girls.
to see, Walter
Well, you got to be a
Brennan,
character.
He was a younger. I mean, he was portraying a guy much older than what he really was,
That's true.
and he had
that
the
happens
voice
a lot.
for it. You know, and he was
He-
just a
he did,
character
he
actor.
did.
You know,
Those were good shows.
yeah,
They were.
They
They were
were. Yeah, the
pretty
Real
wholesome
McCoys. I
shows.
loved the Real McCoys as a kid.
Yeah, I watched
You
that.
don't see it on MeTV.
It'll come around eventually.
Yeah, everything seems to
rotate
come
on.
around on
Yeah,
there.
Real McCoy. Yeah.
They've got a lot of the shows I watched as a kid growing up. I would have liked to have been on Lost in Space because I was a space nut. I wanted to be an astronaut. Then I figured out you had to know math. So
You be the doctor?
no, I'd be the robot. I like the robot.
robot.
Yeah,
the
danger, Will
robot.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Danger.
I'd be Don, who was Judy's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, maybe I'll trade places with you. I hadn't thought about that.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah.
Danger.
The characters that showed up on the Lost in Space was Jackson, the girl who played on Danny Thomas show. I mean, I can't think of her first name, but she was good.
She was a regular
No, she just made a special
Just a guest.
Yeah.
alien or something. Other.
Oh,
Yeah, the robot.
yeah, the robot. I thought the robot was super cool.
And you could turn around on your hips. You swivel around.
Yeah,
right?
I can't quite do that now.
But you can't. You couldn't walk up steps, can you? Can
He rode. You know, he's had those wheels. He
Yeah.
could like ride up the steps. I think he could ride up steps, or did they have a ramp for him? They had a
they
ramp
had a
for
ramp.
him. I
But if
think.
they got tired of listening to him, they could pull the plug on him.
Yeah, well, my wife would be doing that
Pull
a
that
lot.
power
Yeah.
pack back.
Yeah,
Power back
yeah,
down.
oh, danger.
That's right.
Now today's shows, I don't know who I would want to be today. You guys,
I don't.
Modern
I
shows?
wouldn't want to be Roseanne.
no.
Well, I'm kind of glad
I
to
wouldn't
hear
want to
that.
be her husband.
I'd like to have a
wouldn't
bank
be the
account.
husband
Goodman.
You know, he died once and they brought him back.
Yeah,
So, if you die, maybe they just bring you back. So that might not be a bad gig.
I don't know.
I don't watch the shows nowadays. I only know the old stuff.
Recently, we watched the recent series which ended. It started on AMC or History Channel or something, and then they canceled it, and then they put it on Netflix and made
Longmire.
2 or 3 more seasons. I'd like to be most any of the characters on that one.
Yeah,
Great
that's
show.
a good show. I'm a fan. I watched the first 3 seasons, then it moved, like you said. I just ordered off that place where you order stuff. I don't want to do another commercial. I got the other seasons now, so I'm getting ready to start watching those other seasons.
Well, I won't spoil them for you.
Good. I'm excited about it.
I hate spoilers. That is a great show.
I'd kind of like to be the lead character in that. I think he's a pretty cool guy, you know.
Pretty cool. He's got a lot of problems, but he's
kind of like Marshall Dillon, except with problems. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm going
Mental baggage.
I'm going to have to default back to the old movies. You know, the westerns, the old TV westerns.
A lot of great ones.
I think my favorite one was Wanted, Dead or Alive. Steve McQueen.
Oh, yeah, Steve McQueen. You can't go wrong.
Gun he carried on his
Yeah.
hip.
It was a sawed-off shotgun that turned into a pistol.
I think it was, wasn't it?
And you know what? And he was
Bet it had a kick.
There was a little bit
yeah.
of comedy with him too.
Yep.
And he was he was a tough character.
Played Josh, whatever the last name was.
I don't remember the character name.
But he could. There was just a little bit of a funny. He could
A little comedy edge, a little edge.
Right,
You know, he
yeah.
had a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, that was a good show.
He was good. Oh, I just thought of somebody I'd like to be on a TV show. Zorro. Nobody's cooler than Zorro.
Zorro.
Zorro
Swish,
was
swish.
bad to the bone.
You think
Yeah.
you could get that Z just right?
I could. Absolutely.
If you're on TV, you can do it right every
Not
time.
cut
That's
cut
right.
too deep where the guy bleeds to death. You know.
Yeah, just on the front of his britches. Sergeant Garcia.
Sergeant Garcia. Yeah.
You don't need that anymore.
Yeah, cape, and he was cool.
You know, that's a show I didn't watch that much. I don't know why.
You didn't?
No, I did not
You
watch
can find
much.
the old ones. The movies with Antonio Banderas and Anthony Hopkins are pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the original with Guy Williams from Lost in Space, who played Zorro.
That's
Those are the best
I
ones.
did not remember that, but now,
Yes.
you're right. He
Disney.
did play.
It was a Disney product or whatever program.
Which came
Yeah,
first?
he had a good
Zorro
career.
came first, didn't it?
Zorro came out in the 50s.
Yep, and Lost in Space was
Actually,
a
Zorro came out in the
60s show.
30s. Douglas Fairbanks Jr. and all them
Yeah.
played. And Zorro was actually the inspiration for Bob Kane's Batman
Yeah.
later on.
Whoa.
Batman was kind of based on Zorro.
Okay.
I watched
The
that all
dark
the time.
figures.
That was very campy, but I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Well,
But I would have
Batman-
only been Batman. I didn't want to be Robin.
No, them tights and little shoes with the wings on. That's a little creepy.
Hey, the guy, the people that played in those old TV shows, did they end up wealthy? I mean,
I don't think a lot of them did.
Not like today's.
No,
Yeah.
they
You
didn't
had
get
no
paid.
bargaining. You belonged to the studio,
Yeah.
and they plugged you in wherever they wanted you.
Pretty
back in the
much.
day.
You were
Yeah.
kind of at their mercy
'cause
salary
I heard
wise.
that the guy who played the Doctor on Star Trek, DeForest,
Kelly, I believe it was.
DeForest Kelly.
Yeah.
DeForest Kelly.
that he longed for the day he wished he could have had residuals
Right.
on Star Trek. Evidently, he just got paid a check, and that was
That's
it.
right.
And it was probably a pretty small amount because that show only ran for like 4 years.
If that.
You
Yeah.
would think it ran forever.
2 or 3,
because
I think, maybe at the most.
I know it ran for 3, but I don't remember if it ran to the 4th. So it wasn't very long to have all these reruns they have all the time. But if they had residuals, oh my goodness, those people would be super rich.
bazillionaires.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, would they ever?
Would you rather be the actor back in the show, or would you rather be the character? If the character was real.
If the character was real. Well, I wouldn't want to be Grandpa McCoy
In
if
real
the
life?
character was real.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
if
that's
I
what I
could
was.
play the
That's
character,
what I
that'd
thought
be
you
fun.
wanted to do. I thought you wanted to be the
To
old
be-
man.
to be the
if
real
I
guy.
could play it, that would be fun to do.
Right.
Because
But with this modern day pay that they've got now.
yeah.
Grandpa, yeah. But when I used to do theater over when I lived in Sarasota, and we did Pearly Victorious, and I did Old Captain Conchapee. And
Right.
remember Boss Hogg, the guy who
Right,
played-
Yeah.
right.
that character, Boss Hogg, came from the movie or the theater product of Pearly Victorious, Old Captain Conchapee. And I got to play Old Captain Conchapee, and I was
That would have been a fun character.
Yeah, it was. It was
So you had
fun to
that-
play the character. I wouldn't want to have been the character.
You had
Right.
to act older than what
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How did you enjoy? Did you ever do many other characters?
Oh yeah. I was in. I played a whole bunch of characters in Oliver.
Right.
I was in a play called the Three Penny Opera.
Right.
I was the hangman. I was a policeman, and I was Bob the Saw.
Now, did you find that you had to take and get into character or you could just kind of go into it? You knew what you were going to do and you just went into it, or did you have to get
Warm
yourself
up.
psyched up, warmed up,
Act
prepared?
like the character
I
for a
could just
while.
do it.
Yeah.
But I knew those people that behind stage they're back there thinking, get into.
They're staying in character.
Yeah, they're folk. They're psyching themselves up. I'm
Stay in
thinking,
character all day when they go to lunch and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I would have to do that. I would stay in character.
It's just I could just do it.
I think it'd be easier to stay in character all day than to come in and out.
It'd be more fun if you had a decent character.
Yeah, you drive people nuts when you went to lunch and to dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, that'd be the fun part.
Yeah, what if you was doing a movie with John Wayne and he was in character and you guys went to lunch?
John Wayne. John Wayne was John Wayne.
That was his character.
Okay.
He was the same person in every
I
movie.
picked the wrong name. Give me
Even when he was Genghis Khan, he was still John Wayne.
Yeah. Well, somebody else.
Get down on your knees, slave.
That's right. Go saddle my camel, Pilgrim. Same guy.
But anyway, if it was somebody else and they were in character, and then you guys broke and went to lunch,
I would do that.
In character, like, will you straighten up?
I
Come
would
on,
do
eat your
that.
sandwich.
Yeah.
You know the guy from Longmarsh from Australia, and he talks Australian completely or whatever, but he has his American accent when he's doing Longmire.
I didn't know that till about the second or third year of the show. I saw him on a talk show, and I'm like, what? That's not the same
That's
guy.
exactly right. That's cool that he can do an American accent.
Well, then there's another show that I really like a lot, Nashville, and several of the actors on there they're from other countries, and you see them in interviews the same way. One of them talks British, and another one, I think, is Australian.
I figured it'd be from like Brooklyn or somewhere and talk Brooklynese
You would
until the
think.
camera rolls, and then they talk like that.
Nashville's then, buddy.
I can't get into that. That'd drive me crazy.
I don't know.
I hate modern country music anyway, with a passion. So
If there was a
cannot.
period in there where I liked it because it became a little more, in my opinion, ballady, kind of like the 50s, and I like that. But now it's just like it's hip hop. I don't get the whole new
crap. It ain't
modern
country
country.
music.
Now, I didn't like the real old stuff where, I'm going to miss my wife and my dog, but I'm really going to miss the dog,
Crying in my beard.
Yeah,
I
crying in
don't
my
like
beard.
whiny stuff. I like story songs
Yeah.
that tell a story, ballads, and like you're saying.
Yep.
That's
what I
off
like
to
the
another
best.
subject, though. Here we are,
Yep.
chasing
You're
rabbits.
just running all over the place.
Chasing rabbits.
That's kind of fun, though. I kind of like it when you go off in a whole another direction. You got a premise, and then
Then we
takes
gotta find our
a
way
left-hand
back,
turn.
and then you're scratching your head like, hey, where were we?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, this was about what?
Got to go back into another character. What other characters would you like to be?
Yeah. King Kong. No. I wouldn't do it.
Well, how that ends.
I'm already there.
I'll be Fay Ray.
I could just play myself.
Goodness. Superman would be a good one.
Superman, especially if he really had the superpowers.
Until the kryptonite came out.
Ooh,
Then-
that well, yeah,
Well,
we'd
I think
hide
it'd be
from that.
fun to play the odd role. Play who's the guy on Superman? The young kid,
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen. Hey, play Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
He ended up being
Jeepers,
gay.
Mr. Kent.
Yeah, Jeepers, Mr. Kent.
I would be a character actor.
It's hard to believe that none of them knew that he was Superman. I mean,
You're right.
He's
They
like
were stupid.
Mel
They
put his
were
glasses
dumb.
on. Mel can be Superman when he's got his glasses on. We
That's
wouldn't
right.
know it.
All right, we out. We got to go.
All right, had a great
time.
time. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, glad to have you with us, and we're going to ask that weekly question of our long lost buddy Casey. What's the frequency, Kenneth?
1480 AM on your radio dial. News Radio WFLN, Arcadia's news and information station.